Here is the recording for Mrs. Zody's second quarter biology post-test. Make sure this is pulled up. And the first thing you're going to do is make sure you put your first name in and your last name, and also what class period you're in. And then continue to the next section. Just a reminder, as we go through this, make sure you are working at your own pace. You can stop this, pause this, re-listen to whatever you need. I will read every question once, but you can always go back and re-listen as you need to. Good luck. Multiple choice. Please select the best fit answer for each question in the section. Number 1, viruses are considered non-living organisms because they do not have DNA, they cannot reproduce on their own, they are resistant to antibiotics, or they are a pathogen. Number 2, what is the substage of interphase in which DNA replicates? G2 or gap2, G1, gap1, S, synthesis, or cytokinesis? Number 3, a failure in the regulation of the cell cycle that leads to uncontrolled cell growth may result in cytokinesis, apoptosis, cancer, or metaphase. Number 4, energy produced by cellular processes is stored as CO2, ATP, DNA, or glucose. Number 5, which structure is absent in cells of fungi, thereby preventing them from performing photosynthesis? Cilia, nuclei, chloroplast, or mitochondria? Number 6, where in the cell does glycolysis occur? Chloroplast, cytoplasm, mitochondria, or nucleus? Number 7, what is the correct order of cellular respiration? Electron transport chain, Krebs cycle, glycolysis? Glycolysis, Krebs cycle, electron transport chain, Krebs cycle, glycolysis, electron transport chain, or glycolysis, electron transport chain, or Krebs cycle? Number 8, in order to produce small amounts of energy, what process occurs in oxygen-starved muscle cells? Electron transport chain, fermentation, photosynthesis, or the Calvin cycle? Number 9, cells in multicellular organisms have many different sizes and shapes. These differences in cells is called cell specialization. Cell specialization allows cells to reproduce, perform different functions, respond to their environment, or be less complex. Number 10, which of the following is a function of the cell membrane? It breaks down lipids, carbohydrates, and proteins from food, stores water, salts, proteins, and carbohydrates, keeps the cell wall in place, or regulates the movement of materials into and out of the cell. Number 11, an animal cell that is surrounded by fresh water will burst because the osmotic pressure causes water to move into the cell, water to move out of the cell, solids that move into the cell, or solids to move out of the cell. Number 12, which list represents the levels of organization in a multicellular organism from the simplest level to the most complex level? Is it cell, tissue, organ system, organ? Organ system, organ, tissue, cell? Tissue, organ system, cell? Or cell, tissue, organ system? Number 13, which component is present in the prokaryotic cell? Mitochondria, ribosomes, nuclear envelope, or the endoplasmic reticulum? Good luck!